Alright, how's everyone today? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Tesla's inclusion in the S&P 500. Now, they finally got included in the S&P 500. Now, this kind of came out of nowhere. The hype around their S&P 500 hasn't really been there. As you guys can see, like in the last 3 months, Tesla stock has been flat, man. Like it has been pretty flat since August. So people are not expecting that news to come out of nowhere, but it has. Dude, it's up 10% after hours. It's a little down now, 8%. Who knows how much? Who knows where the stock price will be tomorrow morning or in a few hours. So that is that. Now, that is pretty crazy. I just wanted to let you guys know. Now, what does this mean for Tesla stock? So this basically means that when you buy that ETF, that S&P 500 ETF, that is probably one of the most popular ones, is SPY, you're going to be buying a piece of Tesla stock at the end of the day. So people buying this, some of the funds will be allocated. I can assume will be SPY, will be all those S&P 500 ETFs, will be Tesla stock. So that is pretty damn awesome. Now, before I jump into the rest, if you guys haven't already, make sure to sign up to Webull. Now, if you, I'll have the link down below. Make sure to open up a brokerage and basically make an account. All you have to do is open up a brokerage and deposit $100 and you get 3 free stocks. Now this is ending in just a few days now, so make sure to do so if you haven't already. And if you live in the US, you can do it if you live outside of the US, but make sure to do so if you haven't already. I personally really love Webull, so make sure to do that. Now, like, would you buy Tesla stock right now after it's gone up? I probably wouldn't. I mean, you probably aren't gonna get 10% profit by just going into the S&P 500, but obviously Tesla stock is so hyped that people are gonna buy from this news for sure. Would you buy Tesla stock after it's already gone up 11% with the S&P 500 news? Yeah, I wouldn't personally buy Tesla stock at 450 just because of the S&P 500 news. Now, if you believe that this stock will, if you really believe in Tesla stock itself and you want to get into it, I mean, maybe if you're a very long-term like player, but at 10%, oh man, I couldn't really see myself buying more shares or even starting a position if you guys haven't been invested already. But this is just incredible news of Tesla stock. If we look at the SPY holdings, right? Tesla stock after this 10% increase, I'm not sure if this 380 billion counts Tesla stock or not. Tesla stock is at 380. According to Google, it's at 386. So at 386, let's round it up to 400 billion market cap. We can look at it being probably in the top holdings. Okay, so Visa is one of the top holdings, right, for S&P. Let's look at Visa stock and see what their market cap's at. Their market cap's at 450. So we can assume, just looking at market caps alone, that let's look at Nvidia stock. Nvidia stock's at 380, so it's gonna be above Nvidia. So if you guys buy like a SPY, assuming that Tesla gets in like the SPY ETF, which I could imagine it would, but if you put $300 at $360 and you buy a SPY ETF, like $3.60 of it is going towards Tesla. So at the end of the day, anyone that buys a SPY ETF or any ETF, I use SPY because it's probably the biggest one out there. But if anyone buys an ETF, a portion of that is now going to be going to Tesla stock. And that is why this is so huge, if you guys didn't know what it really means. But this is definitely great news for Tesla. I can probably imagine that Tesla will now trade. I mean, I would say it's going to trade a little bit less volatile, but not. Tesla stock, I think, will always be volatile for the foreseeable future until they can, until all their crazy technology comes out, which won't be probably for a while. I mean, Tesla stock, in my opinion, will always be that crazy growth stock that is pretty volatile. So that is that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is just my news, bringing it out there. If you guys haven't subscribed to this channel already, that would mean a lot. I make all my videos on my channel for free. I don't get any money. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I can finally start making money on this channel. So if any of you guys can just press that subscribe button, that's all you have to do. Click on that subscribe button. That'll mean the world, and I'll be really appreciative of that. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.